Hello, everyone. It's Newsday Tuesday. We're coming back at you with some War of the Visions news. The Warlord of the Visions graces you with his presence and the news, of course. Here we are, guys. This is what's going on here. We got some login bonuses, some equipment quests are coming back, new story, and we're also going to go over what's in the shop that's going away, as to what you should probably prioritize on getting and wrapping up before it goes away forever or until it comes back. Whatever happens first, I guess. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to House Guys. My name is Norgoz. Throwing up those double thumbs up for whatever reason. All right, I want you to like the video, subscribe, and come back and see us again. If you're feeling really froggy, go ahead, hit that bell icon, get notified when you get that new content. That's what it's all about. And of course, we appreciate you guys being part of the community. So let's get into the news today. War of the Visions Global Login Bonus Part 2. If you watched my video of rain pulls, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's probably I've watched a lot of pull videos myself. I had some of the best pulls and some of the best pull reactions that I've ever seen and ever had myself. So I would definitely take a moment, check that out for rain pulls. But in that video, I talk about this, where we're going to be getting a new login bonus, and here it is. We're getting 500 vision ore a day for 5 days. We're getting 10 million gil on day 1. Growth eggs are up by 50 MR versions on day 2. We're going to get a 100 select ticket to get some Magicite large, by the way. Large, not medium, large. Large. Usually, I believe these come in the medium format. The large, that's a lot. I mean, we may have just pulled a new Esper. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but we may have just pulled a new Esper. So that sounds really good right about now. And then we're getting a Rainbow's Vision Sphere and a Rainbow Fragment of Thought. So make sure you're logging in. You're going to have a week to do that. You're going to have but you got to do it once a day for 5 days. So that's going to start tomorrow on Wednesday, the 8th. And our arena campaign is coming back. Going forward here, they advertise these like a week early. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's gonna come back here on the 13th. So we're gonna have another week of arena campaign, double medals coming up here in the near future. I believe it's still going on right now. So then we do have some additional book reward quests. Now I always mention these because they're extremely important, because they're high value of their content that they bring. So these, you can get all kinds of stuff. You can get awakening prisms, not awakening prisms. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of it. Yeah, awakening prisms. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're right. You can get all kinds of awakening materials. You can get, I believe on some of these they actually also will drop. They may drop the growth eggs. Double check the drops on those, but I believe that some of these actually do that, or they have in the past. Now the beauty of this is that we're also getting Chapter 7 Scene 2, so that means we're going to have some new story for those of you who love the story. We're also going to have some additional materials, of course, that we're going to be getting from, they always drop some kind of a bonus, some kind of a rewards for doing the story. Now, here's the thing. That's pretty much the news in a nutshell. Now, here's a speculation based on my experience with this game. Usually when they put out short news updates, that means that something else is coming that they're not going to talk about, that they're not going to, release any short notes for until it actually comes out. So maybe there's some crazy stuff happening with summons, because last time that they announced stuff, they did not announce any of the summon bonuses, and we all know here in the summons we got a rain banner, got a Fravia banner. We knew that we were expecting those. However, you also get this step up that they didn't talk about. This step up is actually not a bad value if you're putting money in the game, if you're whaling on it. This is actually one of the best step ups to date, because it does limit you to FBE units at the final step up, and it's a UR guaranteed on each. It's a UR unit or vision card in the first 2 step ups, and the last one it's a guaranteed FFBE unit. Now, one thing to keep in mind, I want to clarify some stuff with that. Again, since I'm bringing it up, it's not just 2 units, it's 5 units. It's Eileen, it's Mediana, it's Rain, it's Ayaka, and it's Fravia. So you got a 1 in 5 shot at getting one of the new units. So just keep that in mind. The Porcelain Tower Solange Celebration is the featured 4th summon. So you got a heightened chance of getting Victoria, Frederica, Salir, and then of course Shiva and Ramu. Those are also in the shop, which we're going to talk about right now. And then of course you got the basic, you are guaranteed 10 summons and vision card summons and stuff. But they did not talk about this step up summon. And I don't remember if they actually announced the featured summons ahead of time. I think that happened the day of as well. I mean, you can go back to my previous news video and you can call me out. Maybe I said it before, but I can't remember. It's not important enough for me to actually go back and fact check myself right now. So moving forward, though, here's the shop. We're going to talk about the shop. There's some stuff in the shop here. Remember, the FFB Vias campaign is going to be here for another week, so you do have time to get up some more Vision Ore if you need to get some Rain Shards. If you're planning on getting Rain in the future, something that I tend to usually do when I want a unit is I will go in and I will get the shards. It's 2,000 for 40, so 6,000 is going to get you enough to get them to at least LB2, and that's going to unlock the majority of the ability board. That said, to fully max them out, you'll have to farm shards in other ways. We're getting a ton of those through the login bonuses for this month. If you already pulled Rain, you can get, you could have gotten up to 50 of those in the hard quest. And of course, we have the regular standard quest that's available in the Glacial Lands White Wolf Shrine. So, one other thing. So we've got the Porcelain Tower event is going. The event's still here, but the launch celebration shop's going away. I suspect. Now, I don't like to speculate, but we may potentially see this shop getting replaced with another one, because the event's still going for another week, and it's odd for this shop to close down early halfway through. So we may see a second version of this that's coming out tomorrow, but don't count on it. If there's something in here that you want, I would snag it up. Make sure that you're getting the Rainbow Vision Spheres, the Azure Vision Spheres, because these are for gil, guys. It may seem like a lot, but like I just said, we're getting 10 million gil starting tomorrow when you log in. The skip tickets, you don't have to buy these. You know, I kind of tend to buy these just to kind of stock up on them if my gil's in a really good spot, because as you can see, I've got over 500 of these, and I just stockpile them. I literally only use them in the event that I only use them for hard quest daily, and then occasionally I might use them to skip some of the story quests if I wanted to try and get a specific material and I'm really wanting to rush a character to get fully awakened or to get fully, get their jobs fully maxed out and stuff like that. So that's when you might see, that's when I might do that. The rest of this stuff is really not that impressive. I'm not super excited about these awakening packs. The Ice and Fire Awakening packs, they're not bad. They're not really a bad value compared to what you would normally have to pay for these. So, but that's all paid Vision Ore, and I bought these before in the past, but I don't personally recommend them because you can use the trade shop now. So you can always get the Unit Awakening pack, but again, not something that I really tend to recommend nowadays, because we have the trade shop. You can take any of those prisms and all that good stuff too, and fragments of thought, spheres. You can trade those up if you need something else. So just the thing that did I say spheres? I don't think you can actually trade spheres. That requires you to actually downgrade. Never mind. Disregard that portion. I misspoke on that. But you guys know what I meant. Prisms and fragments. So we've got the here's the shop for the featured 4-slot. This one now, it's gonna go away. Maybe we'll see another set of these next week too. Who knows? They kind of hold this stuff pretty close to the chest, it seems like. But Victoria, Frederica, Solir Shards, and of course you got Shiva and Ramu as well. Ends in a day. But make sure that if you don't get anything else, I would go in here, take your gil, get all these memories, okay? Get all these memories. This is what I personally recommend. That's what I do. And it's really good, especially for these ice and lightning alchrists, because these are going to help you prevent you from having to farm. And this game partly is all about being able to balance your Vision Ore consumption, or rather your Vision Ore consumption, your gil consumption, and your energy consumption. So if you can manage it so that you're primarily burning through energy as opposed to these other resources, or vice versa, or rather gil as opposed to burning through your energy, saving yourself some farming rather. That's what I meant to say. So that's something that'll save you some time, save you some energy. You can use that energy for farming other things. The Ice Awakening Soul and Lightning Awakening Soul packs, these are good especially if you're just starting out with the game, because it's going to be able to help you get to 4-star awakening with these prisms or souls. You can go in and farm these in the far plane, but if you want to be able to just skip all that, because we all know that that's kind of a nuisance, then you can do this. 500,000 gil gets you 1 unit to 4-star. Of course, you have to have all the other materials along with it. It's not just, hey, we get to 4-star by default. It's not how that works. Somebody's probably already jumped the gun, so to speak, and in the comments, well, you need other materials. I know, guys. Trust me. I promise I know. I promise I'm aware. But I've got a ton of these that's kind of... There we go. Yeah, see, I got 150 of these bad boys. So if you're not behind, you don't have to necessarily buy these to get ahead. But right now, I like to keep them so that I have at least 2 units, or enough for that I can get at least 2 units, awakened and stuff. Because those prisms are kind of a nuisance to go and farm. Goodness. So Mobius collaboration shop is going away, and I've talked about this before. I'm not really thrilled with some of the paid bundles. You cannot buy the UR card in the shop. You buy shards, not the card. It's not ROMs at times. It's not Final Fantasy Tactics and ROMs at times. You know what I'm saying? I didn't talk too much about this bundle. I think I mentioned it, but it's actually a really, really good bundle if you're trying to level up the Mobius card, if you're trying to get Azure Spheres, Growth Eggs, Gill Snappers. Because look at this over here. You got these 10 spheres for 2,000 Vision Ore, right? This one you get half, but you're also getting Growth Eggs, you're getting Gill Snappers, you can get some Gill, and of course you're getting your shards for the card. So I think this is a great value if you're looking to spend some of your free Vision Ore. I think that's a fantastic value. And of course, if you're trying to get the card leveled up, I think I've got this card level 2. So if I really wanted to get it level 3, I could pop that bad boy to level 3. So there's nothing going away in the Mog shop right now. I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'm going to save up all of my July summon medals and spend those later on in the month, because you never know, we might have to summon again. I don't know when Warrior of Light's coming out, but that's something to keep in mind, guys. Warrior of Light is coming very, very soon. He was expected to come toward the end of July, beginning of August, but because we got Rain 2 weeks early, we might potentially get Warrior of Light early. So if you haven't pulled for Rain yet and you're thinking about it, if you were thinking about pulling for Warrior of Light, you can still get Rain on that banner, because Rain is a standard unit, not a limited unit. Fravia is the limited unit of those two. So where's my Mobius card? I actually want to pull it up and double check while we're on here. So we've got Mobius card right here. Yeah, so I got that bad boy 2-star. If I want to get that 3-star right there, I just buy those cards in the shop for, what was it, 1,800 Vision Ore, I think? Yeah, 600 a piece. So, and right there, I could get this bad boy to 3-star. So, and by default at level 1, it's 4% agility up, ice attack resistance up. That's actually something that's really pretty good to have. So yeah, it might be this actually might be worth it for some people to do it. I think it's a pretty good card, because okay, so you get a ton of health with this bad boy, right? You're getting somewhere around 300 something. I think it's close to like 300 something health at max level. A respectable amount of attack. You're getting agility on it. You're getting ice resistance up for the entire party. So that's a pretty good card to see about potentially investing in. So that's going to be my thoughts on the news, on the shop, what's going away, some things that I recommend, making sure that you at least take a moment to try and purchase before it goes away. But again, the login bonus is coming, and I'm excited about it because, hey, I'll have more Vision Ore to summon or to spend in the shop. Once I do all my summons, I will usually stop summoning and I will just spend in the shop. And I'm kind of at that stage right now, but I'm also leaning towards maybe pulling again for Rain. We'll see what happens next week, if they give us some more free summons or not. Hopefully they will. Hopefully they'll do something special with that, because the FFBA anniversary stream, they specifically asked, what do you guys want to see in War of the Visions for this anniversary? And we gave them feedback, and it was very clear. A lot of people, the majority of comments that I read, did state they wanted to see a 10-day free 10 pull. So we haven't seen that yet. Maybe we'll see it during the event. Maybe we won't see that until after the event. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but it was pretty clear as to what the community wanted. Whether or not they'll act on it, time remains, it remains to be seen. Time will tell. Thank you guys for your time today. I really appreciate it. Remember, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, come back and see us again. If you like the bell, if you're feeling really froggy, hit the bell icon if you like the way that we deliver content. You can also find us on Twitch Tuesday through Friday. You can also find us on Patreon if you want to support us that way as well. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.